So now you should have received your email rental analysis report for the property that you wanted to know how much the market rent would be versus, say, a market for sale. Instead of guessing, this will be a pretty close estimate as to what that rental amount would be. So as you can see, it's a 6-page report here. Not all 6 of these pages are actually valid information that you would use to analyze your property. There's page 5 and 6 will be definitions of what a duplex is, multifamily, things along those, some terms that you may be familiar with, you may not be familiar with, and some terms that you can cross-reference with some of the data in this report to get a little better understanding. So page 1, very clearly laid out, it tells you what your rent estimate would be for this particular property based on the comps and general area data that this report finds. Now this is an estimate, it is not a fact. I have seen it fluctuate up and down. We are the professionals within our market, so we do have a better understanding and can tell you if that property price should go up a little bit versus the market, versus this report. Also in the current market season that we're in. Right now it's the spring, easing into the summer, we're entering our better market, which means we can generally get a little bit better price for your property, as you can as well if you self-manage. I've also seen it where it might just be a smidge higher than what it really could bring for your particular property given its location, the time of the season, also the condition of the property. Now that is a factor that this report does not take in, is the condition of your property, and is a very important factor when it comes to rental price, days on market, things along those lines. So also on page 1 here, it gives you an average days on market for your particular property. That is very important because we get asked the question all the time, how long is it going to take you to rent? I wish I could answer that question accurately each and every time, but I just can't. Even though we do this every single day in this market, that is a guess as to exactly how long it's going to take. But this is a pretty good benchmark. These are actual facts that can show you what your average days on market could expect to be for your particular property. It also has things like type of property, bedrooms, baths. This is information that you put into the system whenever it run this analysis report for you. Page 2 actually shows your comparables. So if you've ever met with a realtor about listing your property for sale, they probably brought over a CMA or a comparable market analysis where they could actually show you comparables and net your property down to those and how it compares to other properties in its like kind in the market. This report does the exact same thing for rentals. Property address, types, square footage, bedrooms, baths, what those market rents were advertised at. Now that may not be exactly what they got, but it's what they were advertised at. That's some important information. You want to know who your competition is, either be it from a property management company like us or the guy down the street that may also have it for rent by owner and has his listed where this information can be pulled. Page 3 will show you what the median housing price is in your particular market. So wherever your house is, it'll be the median housing price for a 1-bedroom multifamily, 1-bedroom single family, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, on up. But you'll be able to see that. That'll actually give you some pretty good information to use when pricing out your property. As we get into page 4, it really gets detailed in gross yield percentages of the 10 nearest zip codes. Some of this may or may not apply depending on where your market is, where your property is, again, time of the season, but it's just some additional information. And again, the last 2 pages, definitions, things along that for you to use as you reference this report. So if you have any questions about this report, please feel free to give us a call, 252-364-4944.